Hey, welcome back. So apparently at the end of my last video I talked about Westclock's Scotty pocket watch, and I finished it off on a complete tangent about Chicory coffee. Why? I don't know. Just seemed like the thing to do at the time. But anyways, I thought I'd put a little bit more effort into it. I actually really didn't know much of it. Was kind of more interested in it because I've seen, Cafe du Monde, and when I used to stand in lines at New Orleans to get the beignets, people were drinking Chicory coffee. But of course, I had a Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, something like that. So, but anyways, first of all, why didn't I get Cafe du Monde coffee instead of community coffee? Well, actually, online reviews from Amazon, where I bought it from, and price. This was cheaper, actually. And so, I was like, what the heck? I'm not going to spend a lot of money on something I wasn't really all that fond of. But anyways, actually, the reason why I'm doing this follow video is because it's very interesting. I mean, I know mine is pens, watches, technology, and more, and of course, more covers me on sort of whatever I want to talk about. However, here's the thing. With the Chicory coffee, one of the things is that the history is a little fuzzy. I mean, I went online and kind of looked around a little bit and tried to figure out what exactly Chicory coffee was for. I mean, why did somebody take coffee beans and then add chicory to it? Was it for flavoring? Was it for caffeine? Actually, it turns out it has no caffeine in it. Apparently, chicory. And it comes from this family of plants. I think the dandelion plant is in it, if I remember correctly in my readings. Please, in the commentary, if I'm incorrect, correct me. Really, it seems like the origin of all this was because whenever there was a coffee shortage or different reasons why they couldn't get coffee, the real stuff, so to speak, they put chicory in because it tastes awfully like coffee, just without the caffeine. Although, I think really from the taste of it, and maybe that's why I thought it was kind of diluted tasting coffee. But I'll be perfectly honest with you. This stuff, actually, I like it a little bit better than coffee. And maybe the reason why I like it better than coffee was because of the fact that I don't like coffee. And this is not as much coffee tasting as coffee is. So, again, I just wanted to kind of do a brief follow-up video about why in the world would someone put chicory and coffee blended together. Well, because apparently it tastes like it. There's stories about sort of that I read online about when there's shortages, etc., people trying to find a coffee substitute, an alternative, and does the chicory, and then of course you cut the coffee with the chicory to make it last longer, and then of course over time, as with anything, it's tradition, it becomes an acquired taste, etc. Anyways, community coffee, not so bad. So anyways, one of these days, man, I'm probably going to have to try the Cafe du Monde stuff, coffee itself, but I don't know, I had another cup of this after the last video, and it's like, I could drink this stuff. It's kind of a little bit more catchy, and I don't think I get sort of as wired as I get with coffee. I think coffee has a lot of caffeine in it or something like that. It makes me a little bit too jumpy. That's why I don't like drinking it. And plus, the taste of it is a little bit on the bitter side. This really wasn't so bad. It's almost kind of like different tasting tea to me, anyways. So, anyways, just a quick follow-up video, and have a good night.